Welcome to the podcast episode 20. A tribute to Scott Adams, the state of Texas, and many other states will follow and will just say, hey, we need to really check if this was a free and fair election. So let's see what happens. Something like a recount and checking the signatures, would be nice. So just as I predicted, the election isn't over yet, and they will never be over because people just believe what they want to believe. So let's go to a topic that may be more unifying, like the US Navy just confirmed these UFO videos are the real deal. The US Navy has finally acknowledged footage purported to show UFOs hurtling through the air. And while officials said they don't know what the objects are, they're not indulging any hints either. The objects seen in 3 clips of declassified military footage are unidentified aerial phenomena, Navy spokesman Joe Gradisher confirmed to CNN. The clips released between December 2017 and March 2018 by the To the Stars Academy of Arts and Sciences appear to show fast-moving oblong objects captured by advanced infrared sensors. In footage from 2004, sensors lock on a target as it flies before it accelerates out of the left side of the frame too quickly for the sensors to relocate it. 2 of the videos, both from 2015, contain audio from US fighter pilots attempting to make sense of what they're seeing. "It's a fucking drone," a pilot says to his colleague in the first clip. "My gosh, they're all going against the wind. Look at that thing, dude." So these are kind of similar like WikiLeaks, but a positive leak. A leak that everyone in the world should know that there are UFOs. You don't have to make fun of the UFO fanatics anymore. They are real officially because CNN said so. Or was it just propaganda? We'll see. Another source, higgypop.com, says Bob Lazar's UFO Legacy 30 years after putting Area 51 on the map. So I would say he is one of the most important early UFO whistleblowers because he was invited to work at Area 51, or it's actually a little bit at a different side, a near side, 30 years ago today, a man named Bob Lazar first appeared on the Las Vegas television station Class TV in a series of news reports titled UFOs, The Best Evidence. The now legendary interview conducted by investigative reporter George Knapp was the start of an explosive journey into government conspiracies, UFO cover-ups, and secret bases. Robert Scott Lazar, more commonly known as Bob, had appeared on Knapp's show in the previous May, but at the time he was an anonymous interviewee using the pseudonym Dennis, and his face wasn't visible. It was on this day 3 decades ago that the public was first introduced to the unmasked Bob Lazar by name. His subsequent series of interviews fueled conspiracy theories and focused the public's attention on the secretive Area 51 base. So I'm coming to the highlight. Remember element 115. The basis of Lazar's story was that thanks to his master's degree in physics from MIT and his time working at Los Alamos, he was able to gain work as a US military scientist at a secret facility codenamed S4. 50 miles south of Area 51. He was part of a team that was assigned to back engineer alien vehicles. He worked primarily on the craft's propulsion technology, which he claimed was powered by a substance that he called Element 115. He also claimed to have been given access to documents that detailed how gray aliens from a planet orbiting the twin binary star system Zeta Reticuli have been involved in human affairs for at least the last 10,000 years, although to date no exoplanets have been found around these stars. Despite making these claims on Knapp's local television show in 1989, it wasn't until 1992 that his story made national and eventually global news after Lazar became a regular guest on Coast to Coast AM, an American late-night radio talk show that covers topics relating to the paranormal and conspiracy theories. Now, these talk shows deep in the night were a great precursor to the podcast culture that we have at the moment. So it's very superficial. I recommend watching, there are two Joe Rogan podcasts together with Bob Lazar. Although maybe Joe Rogan is moving to Texas and also to Spotify, so maybe I'll have to check out BitChute or other channels. And now, from the Times of Israel, Israeli scientist says ET is real. December 9th, 2020. Israeli scientist Haim Ashed was interviewed by Yediot Ahronot, claimed in an interview that there are outer space aliens in contact with both the United States government and the Israeli government. Ashed explained that the aliens are on a quest to understand the universe and would like humanity as helpers, but are unwilling to give humans the required technology until we stop fighting each other. Check it out on the Times of Israel.